is being learned by them? Are they wasting time? Or are they really learning something? Is learning taking place in their life or not? Okay, first of all, question goes for Ajasvi. Why someone should join Divya Academy?
Okay, sir. So, if anybody wants to join the English Academy, it's a great platform. I should say you, because here different things are taking place. For example, writing skill are there. Whenever you are giving homework, we write it, and after that we send it to you. So it's a great thing. Like if you see the homework, it is not like that the students are lying, they haven't done the homework. So first thing, the writing skill is developed. Second thing, reading skill. Before starting of each and every topic, we read few pages by which we can get an idea of that particular topic. So reading skill has been developed here, and the third thing, our speaking skill is also developed here. Every Saturday and Sunday, even there are no classes on Saturday and Sunday, but if we want to join, we can join a conversation practice today. So the third great thing. Fourth great thing, the classes are not limited. It can go even up to 12. So it's a great thing. Like I have seen many in many platforms, the time is limited. Like if you are taking a batch of 1 hour, so
My hosting a WooCommerce store earns me money all day, every day. I'm Gabrielle Starlet, and by day, I'm a brand strategist designer. Then
so you will be only given a time of 1 hour, and there are bulk of students. So many of the students are there who are not getting chance to speak. But here there are very less students in each and every batch, and we are getting equal chance to speak and express our feelings in these classes. The fifth thing, the classes are recorded. Well, it is a very beneficial thing done in these classes, because if the classes are recorded, one who is not joining the class, like one who is remaining absent in the class, can watch out for it, like what happened in the class. Second thing, our friends, they can get more information about our classes, and they can then decide to join our classes. And third benefit, we can also watch out for our participation in the class.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
After that, the sixth thing I want to say, the students are not pampered here. Like in many classes, I have seen that students have been pampered, and they are pampered, and after that, the teacher is also appreciating the wrong English. But here in these classes, the wrong English would not be accepted, and this academy will only accept the right English. So there are bulk of benefits. So if someone wants to join, he or she can surely join these classes.
Okay, I do want to appreciate you. Good thing. But now the question is that why learning English is very important. Why joining the English Speaking Academy? Because 99% people, they have their thinking in their mind that we are already studying in English medium school. So why should we join spoken English? We already know English. We can get good marks also. So why? Why to study English? It's the waste of time, I think. Why should we join? What do you want to say about it?
Firstly, it's not like doing anything. It is never the waste of time. If we are doing something very separately, it's just we are gaining some knowledge from it. And it is like the question arises that we are studying English in our school, we are studying in an English medium school, so why do we need to join English classes? So the reason is a teacher goes to bulk of classes, means our English teacher goes to even at least
Yeah, the question
minimum
can
number of
be,
classes.
wait a minute. The question can be then, what's the difference between learning English in schools and in Divya English speaking online classes? I think it's same. What do you think? Go on.
Yes, sir. So if a teacher, at least she will be going to 5 to 6 classes for teaching English. After coming from these 5 to 6 classes, she just gets tired. And after that, as in one classes, at least 39 students are there. Because in my classes itself, my class itself, it contains of 50 students, and many other schools are there which students limit is around 60. So teacher cannot stand up each and every student and take the practice. There are many students who are just left behind, who are not speaking in classes, but in Divya English Academy, teachers are really very great, including you, Serenity ma'am, Priya ma'am, Hema ma'am, and one more teacher was there. Yeah, and international teachers are also joining in these classes, so it's really very great after hearing that too. As I mentioned before, also that in many classes bulk of students are there, but here in Divya English Academy, the students are divided in different batches, and they are getting enough time, enough practice to say English fluently. So one of the reason is in school we are not getting chance to speak much, but in Divya English Academy, each and every student is marked properly, and he or she gets chance to speak.
Okay, then let me ask the same questions to everyone today. What the answer is going to come? I do appreciate you. Next, the question goes for Alia. Also, very simple questions. What's the difference between learning English in English medium schools, international school like yours, and learning English here in Divya English Speaking Academy? What's the difference? Why should we join? Like, what's the uniqueness thing that we don't get in school? Because English is same. Then why should we join the English Speaking Academy online classes, this and that and that? Yeah, go on.
Okay, so there is a big reason about it because I'm studying in an international school, and there are from like the teachers are from different countries, and they're teaching by themselves and like their style. So there is a big difference. And why did I join this academy? Because like why did I join this academy? I'm living in France. There are many teachers, but there's a big reason too. So first of all, the reason for school is that whenever you go in an English class, they will teach you, like they will start the grammar topic. They will start from noun, pronoun. They will give example, definition to write and learn as a homework, but they don't give you enough practice to speak it out how you are speaking it. They will just give you the homework. That happens with me too last year, that my English teacher started teaching the grammar, and we were learning adjectives. She was giving the print papers and all the things, examples, question answer exercises. But sometimes we don't understand, so we can ask the question, but still we did not get any enough practice. And many people are speaking English. Everyone knows English because they are different countries, like some of our Italy, Romanian, and many more. They know English, but still some of the people they don't know how to speak English, so they go to ESL. And there's also like practicing all the things. But it is not like here in Divya English Academy, because I also joined this academy to see how the people are speaking, and I tried 1 month, 2 months, and I continued it because I was getting fluent and confident. And also that here you will be like, if you are in 9th 10th class, then you will again learn the vowel sounds, consonant sounds. You will think, why I'm in like these are the basics, these are the first and second grade class, why should I learn? Nobody wants to join like this. But I also thought that, but when I see, then after continuing, I'll see that I'm really good at all the things. Like vowel consonants are really important to learn English, because if you pronounce any word, anything that also start from the vowel and consonant sound, you can imagine it like if you're speaking any word, any sentence, they are always starting from the vowel or the consonant. So we must learn from the basic. If you just started in the between, like noun and pronoun, you just started in the between, then how do you know other things? And then after like here you will see that some of the students are learning from the starting, and you will think that they are, maybe they don't know anything, that's why they are learning from the starting. They know, but they don't know how to speak, how to make correct English. So they start from the basic vowel consonant. It will take 1 to 2 weeks to learn them, but you need the practice too. And after continuing, you will see you are improving. And if you once improved your English, your some of the words, maybe you are speaking wrong English, broken English, but once you correct word sentence, you will see that you are improving. Your parents and teachers will be proud on you, because in some of the schools the teachers are also not teaching correctly. You will see that some of the teachers are making mistakes, some of are making wrong questions, wrong answers, but still you will see that in this academy, the teachers, all the teachers are teaching really correctly and perfectly. And in the school you won't be getting different teachers. For me, I am getting my different teachers from different countries, but some of the countries, they are not getting different teachers from different states, countries. Like for example, India, it is, there are not international teachers are coming to teach, but in Divya English Academy, teachers are joining from different countries, like from Turkey, England. You'll see that, and you are also going to see how they are speaking. You will see that how the English is spoken in America, in England, in Turkey. It will be totally different from our country. You'll see that how they are speaking. And if you want to learn English like us, so you have to pronounce the words correctly. You have to practice. Practice is the one of the most important thing in English language, and it helps us to learn everything. If you don't practice, if you just join the class and leave, join the class again and again, it won't be getting like it. It is not benefit, and also you are wasting money of your parents. So you must use the money correct. You must use the money as a correct way. If you use it, it will help you. It will just help you, not anyone. If you use your thing benefit, then it will only help you, not the others in your future. And you will, if you once use it correct way, then in the future maybe you will become a famous person or thing, or maybe something like, I want to become a doctor, so I need to do work hard, I need to speak, practice, I have to do everything. And I'm not scared of it. I'm not scared of that, that there's exam, there's this and that, I will be failed. You should think positive. If you think negative, then it will happen negative. You always think positive. I know some of the students are having a scariness, like they're having a they're thinking negative in their life always, and they are not thinking positive, that I will be fail, my parents will scold. Don't think that. Just think that your parents will pride on you. If you once practice hard, if you once did hard work, then it will help you only, not your parents. So you must learn it, you must do hard work, you must practice it, then it will benefit for you only, not others. Thank you.
Okay, so let's clap for Alia. She has given the bold feedback. The one question allowed her to speak here for a longer period of time. That means there are so many things taught to her very confidently that she continued speaking over here for a longer period of time. Her feedback, what a joy this is to hear from our students, and we want to make sure that people watching these videos from around the world, so make sure that what's happening over here, very small platform, the Via English Academy, personally helping students to learn language confidently, grammar, spoken, conversation, storytelling, discussions, debate, listening, reading, writing, quiz, identifying features. A lot of activities are taking place over here. Now, the same question goes for now Janvi. Janvi was raising her hand. Listen the question carefully because different students. Then finally, I will tell you why should you join the English Speaking Academy. Before that, I just want to get some idea from you what's happening over there. Maybe there are more students, the grammar, this and that. After that, I will give you more reasons that you will get more aware of what is happening over there. And then I want to make sure that how many of you are telling that what I'm expecting from expecting the sense means that you are able to realize that the difference. If you don't realize the difference, as earlier said, it's the waste of time and waste of money of your parents. That shouldn't be happening. We want to make sure that all the students, they utilize their parents money wisely because parents are paying for them. At the same time, the students also work hard and then develop learning language. So question goes for Janvi. Why
Yes.
should you join Divya English Speaking Academy? What is special there in Divya English Speaking Academy? You are the student of English medium school. So why should you join here? What's difference for
So
learning English language? This platform according to you. Yeah.
we need to join the another classes for such as Divesh Academy for speaking, because mostly in our school we never get the chance, and the teachers, if we are studying in the English medium school also, same with me, the teachers never speak with students the English, but some of the teachers only speak the English with the students, so that's why some are not getting the chance also. But with me, the English teacher who is there with my English teacher, her favorite students are three or four, including me too. So she gives the chance to the three or four students also. But left students are just saying the face that what should we say? Ma'am is not giving chance to us. So for their practice, they have to join the classes, and such as if you are getting any chance, so teachers, if you are making any mistake, for example, if we are saying that she love her cat, but the teacher never corrects us that no, in this place you have to say she loves the cat or her cat, his cat. She never corrects us. She always says that yeah, you are practicing it, so it will take time. But if teacher will correct to us, so we will listen this mistake that yeah, you have made that mistake, so now I don't have to make that type of mistake. But same with teachers, they never correct. So in the Bench Academy, the teachers, the every sir and teacher, they correct to us, and they say that it is the wrong way, it is the wrong way to say the sentence or any question. You may say in that this right way or in this manners. So from this we are getting the good sense, and the sentence we are asking, it would be also sensible. But in a school we are not, it is not just like this. And such as in schools, if we are getting any type of opportunity to speak English, so if we know the hi, how are you, where are you from, this much. But if we are going in another country, so we will not do just like this, the hi, how are you, what is your name, where are you from. We will not ask this type of question only. We have to ask about that country, what is it, what is about it. So we have to ask everything. If we are not able to ask anything about that place, so should we ask only that what is your name, where are you from, how is your country? It would be not that much suitable. So at that for that purpose we have to learn the English. And
if there is any inspection at our school, so we have to speak. If the inspection sir, ma'am or teacher is saying to you to stand, if you will stand, and if he or she will ask us in the English, so we can't understand what is he or she asking to us. If we will be understanding also, so we will not answer what will be the correct answer, we don't know. So at that time she will say to our class teacher that what are you doing, why are you not teaching the English? So for that purpose, the teachers will also say to us that why are you not doing hard work? If the teachers are also not teaching to us the English, speaking English, but they will also say that why are you not doing hard work from your side? And if we are learning the classes, if we are joining the classes every day, so we will learn the everything. If anyone will ask to us any question, if we have the hard working, so yeah, we can answer it very easily. So from near to them, we can front of them we can answer it very soon and very perfectly, so it would be the correct manner. And from my point of view, learning English is very important, and we should never learn in the school only, because it is not just like this, that if the for me it happens with me also. If the principal is standing near to the teacher, so teacher used to speak, they used to speak the English front of the principal. But if the principal is not available in the class, or if he or she is not coming in the class, so teacher used to speak the Hindi only as their mother tongue. And in many places they used to speak the, I don't know about more places, but yeah, they most of the teachers of English medium and Hindi English medium, they speak their mother tongue too. So this was my feedback. Thank you.
Okay, appreciate you. Next, Neha. Neha, are you there? Neha, can you
Yes,
hear?
sir.
Yes. Question goes for you. What's your feedback of learning and joining Divya English Speaking Academy? Why should you join Divya English Speaking Academy?
Okay, sir. So look, I have said this many times. Okay. So first of all, I have joined on 14 April. I still remember it, and there are many days and 1 or 2 months have already passed. I have learned many topics, and I can tell you from my first what happened. When I joined, like the first day, I was taught that how to introduce yourself, and then after that, I learned vowel sound, consonant sound, and 6 sentences, and many things I have learned. And after that, after 1 month or half month, after that, I have gone to advanced, like in the evening class, as sir have been like you have been teaching us. So I have learned many, means I can't name there many. So you have taught us the 8 parts of speech, and we have learned adverbs, prepositions, and now interjection is also done yesterday only, and conjunctions is also done, and many topics are done. And now we are learning passive voice. Yes, and before that also we have learned many topics, 12 sentences, many verb also, like that.
Okay,
And
appreciate you. Neha, I appreciate you. Yes. So now, dear students, pay attention here. I will give few of the reasons. After that, you will go for conversation speaking practice. Listen carefully. Why should you join Divya English Speaking Academy? Because this is the exclusively language learning and teaching platform. This is based on English
Sir, may
teaching,
I also
speaking
say?
activities. After this now.
Okay, sir.
So in that case, these activities are not being followed. What's the difference between learning English in your school and in Divya English Speaking Academy's online classes? The reasons are that in your school, English is one of your subjects. It is only taught based on the subjects. That's it. But here it is taught completely. The difference, there is a huge difference. The way of teaching language here, the way it is taught in your schools. That's why you are getting fluent here within short period of time, just joining by the online classes, not even offline also. Though people sometimes say that online classes, it doesn't have much impact. What's happening over there? First of all, we are making sure that you learn all the 26 letters sounds. In schools, for example, somebody is studying in 6th class, 7th class, 9th class, if they are not aware of consonant S has how many sounds, nobody cares about it in your school and nobody has time to teach you all those things. But if you are joining Divya English Academy's online classes, you are getting opportunity to learn language from the beginning itself, how language can be learned, what are the topics, from where should it be started, what's the role of 26 English letters, how do they function in the words and pronunciation, their examples. Now my question is, will these activities be taking place for you in your school if you are studying in 4th class, 5th class, 6th class, 7th class, 8th classes?
So my answer is no.
No, sir. Sir,
No,
because
sir.
the period is of
No, sir.
only 30 to 40 minutes, and that's why the teachers do not get time to take
Yeah,
these topics.
this is called
So,
IPA, International Phonetic Alphabets, 26 letters making 44 to 46 sounds. Yes, Alia.
sir, my answer is no, because in my school there's 30 or 45 minutes only class, and teacher will speak
Yeah,
maybe 10 to 20 minutes. So there are many students, so they maybe not get the time to speak that much.
absolutely. So the answer is, that's why you should join Divya English speaking online classes. Answer number one. Second one is identifying consonant sounds, vowel sounds. These activities are going to be taking place. Answer is no. WH questions exercise 14 WH questions, using them with 24 auxiliary verbs many times, making you to ask questions, appointing you as a host here for conversation speaking practice, asking more questions based on WH questions. These activities are going to be taking place in your school. Answer
No. No, sir.
No,
yes
sir.
or no.
No, sir.
And this is very important for conversation. This is what parents are seeking. Any conversation, it begins with question. We must know how to ask question in English, how to understand questions, and finally how to respond questions. So these activities are not taking place. So it means the Divya English Academy's online classes are totally different from the school. Next, auxiliary verbs, thus the way it is taught here, subject pronouns. Now let's come to the grammar topics. The way grammar is taught here, it's not being taught in your school at all. As who said here? Neha said 6 sentences. Who is practicing 6 sentences in your school? Raise your hands. International schools, national schools.
Sir, in
For
my
giving
school, no.
fluency. For fluency.
They
For fluency
they
means
even don't know
negative.
what is 6 sentences. They don't
Nobody
know what is
knows.
6 sentences.
Why should we practice? Statement
Means after
negative,
coming here,
interrogative,
I
interrogative,
knew.
negative, double negative.
My friends, my
That's
teachers,
yeah.
they only don't know.
Yeah. Why? Because whenever we talk to someone, out of 6 we use
I
one
think
sentence. Either
I think she
it can be statement. Yeah.
I think she knows, the teacher knows, because she has passed everything and done.
They have
But
no
she
time.
knows,
If
yeah. They
if
give
they know
notes, they take
also, this is
exams, they
not
take
the part of
orals.
their syllabus. This is
Yes.
not the part of their syllabus to give you 6 sentences practice. Okay, Neha, you have not learned. Okay, we will wait for you. We will wait. No, okay, what's noun, name, of person, place, things. Okay, these are the examples. Let's say by tomorrow the test. Okay, fine. Let's go back. That's it. What's happening there? And after that, the way noun is taught here, making from singular to plural, 11 rules. Rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3, rule number 4, rule number 5. How many rules are there systematically? And one more thing is there, in your school, nobody will teach you the number of students, 6 students, 8 students. Everybody you are saying 50, 40, 30, 35. 35 students, teacher's time is also around 45 minutes. 5
Sir,
minutes
in
we'll
my
go
class,
ahead and get
72 students.
72 students. Now see,
Yeah, I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying, really. Because our class is big and there
72
are
means,
many.
yeah, if they
Too
give
much.
one minute also for conversation, nobody, all students will not get the chance. Why should you join?
Yes.
The syllabus, the curriculum, the activities we have prepared here, it's entirely different than your schools. And especially the practice, the practical classes we have here. What kind of practical classes? Learning tenses, sentences, grammar perfectly, confidently. When we are learning, at the same time we are doing the practice also based on that. For example, we are learning the topic conjunction. Firstly we learned how teacher taught this and that. After that, now we are trying to speak some of the sentences. For example, we learned the use of since you are a class, you should make sure that all the students are keeping quiet, they are not making noise. Teaching activities, our class is divided into two parts. First part is language learning and teaching activities. Second part is exclusively for conversation speaking practice. If the time goes little ahead also, then also we make sure that we keep on doing, as Neha has already mentioned.
Yeah, our
Fine.
target is that to learn English means and perfectly and not making mistake, not the broken English.
Yeah. Yeah. So the way of teaching English grammar is entirely different from the schools. Examples: 48 sentences, 12 sentences, passive voice also being practiced in such a way that within short period of time you will learn all the passive voice very confidently. You will not learn also, you will speak it confidently. Automatically the words and sentences will be flowing from your mouth. And apart from that, what are the other activities? Advanced grammar, group discussions, debate, storytelling, WH questions, 3 forms of verb, discussions, identifying pictures, grammar from basic to advanced, recorded classes. What is happening in school? It can be very expensive school. How Alia has participated in the class. She has no opportunity to watch her self evaluation, that how was I responding when teacher asked to me, was my answer okay? What did I say? Joining in this online class, whatever is happening here, you do have opportunity to watch all those things from beginning till end. For example, Alia spoke very boldly, confidently, and maybe when she's very cool and sometimes she scrolls up and then watches our video, the English Speaking Academy, how was I giving my feedback, she can feel little bit happy. And if there are few mistakes, then she can realize, yeah, here 1 and 2 mistakes I made,
Yes, sir.
maybe I should be aware of.
There's also one benefit of live classes, record classes, because like if we are speaking and our parents are like on the job, and if they come back, so they can also watch how we are speaking.
Yes, absolutely. School can be very costly, very expensive. No parents have access to watch what is happening in your class, how the teacher is teaching, how the teacher is talking to you, and how you are responding.
Yes,
Nobody
sir.
has
My
this
father also
opportunity to.
watches.
The same with my
Nobody can
father.
do it. Nobody. What in online classes, parents can watch, you can watch, relatives can watch, everybody can watch. How are teachers teaching to their kids, talking, and how are students
Sir,
responding to their
even
teachers?
even the one who wants to join the English Academy can also watch the classes and see like how are the classes taking place, how are the students answering, how is the teacher teaching to the students, are the students responding, are the students not responding, like this.
Yes, absolutely. So various reasons are there when we keep on, telling recorded classes, small groups, the way of teaching. One of the main things to join the English Speaking Academy is the same thing is being taught in different way. Students are getting opportunity and they are getting confident within short period of time. They are understanding topic very clearly. As earlier said that the school also the teacher taught me adjective, but I didn't understand that much. Once I joined the here online class, my whole concept is clear. What is adjective, how to use definition, kinds of, almost everything is clear. So that means the method of teaching, curriculum, the activities, the syllabus, it's entirely different. That's why even you might be studying in English medium schools, the problem in English medium schools we are facing that they are being trained to speak wrong English, and it is very difficult to correct wrong English. If you don't know English, that's okay. The English Speaking Academy will help you. But once you are becoming habitual to speak wrong English, it's very difficult to correct it. In some of the English medium schools, it is happening. They are saying, speak English, only speak, speak, speak. That's it. If it is
Yes,
right,
sir.
if it is wrong,
Like, yeah, I have seen many videos name now, but I have seen many videos that many calls are there that they are telling that yeah you can speak, and they are means
yeah.
I don't
What
know,
is
they are
happening there?
speaking so fluently.
What is
They're
happening?
speaking they
Yeah, what
I'm
is
just giving
happening?
an I'm just giving an example, like they are speaking very fastly, and
Hmm.
sometimes they are speaking so wrong English. I don't want to see the
Hmm.
videos.
And
Hmm.
So
also
Hmm.
wrong
So
one
what
thing,
is
English, and it is upsetting, and it's so like not good.
and
yeah,
also
what is
one day
happening there?
I watched one video like it was about English only, and one like they both are doing conversation, and like one student made a like lots of mistake, but one thing I also noticed that he was using I plus word.
Yeah. So no, Ivor is okay.
Yeah,
That's
and
in the
I
advance.
saw that
Ivor is
they
okay.
were
That will
taking
be in
many
the
videos.
advance. We will tell you. But I was asking questions why? Because what is happening there? Students are becoming fluent and confident speaking wrong English. And it's very difficult to break their habits. 99% people learning English in India, they are focusing only their mother tongue and English. Hindi and English. Bojara, he's going, Wakhara, he's sleeping,
Yeah, in
fast, fast, fast.
my friends only, I tried to talk with them English, but they can't even understand a word. They can't even read. They're like
Me.
small
Sir, in
kids.
my school it also happens.
Yeah, I tell them, okay,
Sir,
read like
in
this,
my
read like
school.
this.
Sir, in my school also.
See,
Yeah,
In my
and
school,
then
I
I
tell
one
to
of our
And
one
tell
of
some
to
of
do
our
the
old
conversation in
students.
English.
and
What
and
In
is
some
English,
of this
so she don't understand. Sir, the teacher
and
said
also
that
some of
just
the
speak English, and if you
just
speak
speak,
good or not.
just
Yes, sir.
speak. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
and also
And parents,
some of
they
the
just want to see. Yeah.
can I tell you one thing,
and
sir?
some of the
Sometimes
students are translated tongue, like sometimes they got confused, like in my school there are some also Indians, and some of the students don't know like, and they are translating, so I told them don't translate, just speak what you want to speak, because if you translate then it will be like sentence will go here and there.
sir,
Sir, do
Yes.
you
can I tell you one thing,
nowadays
please?
Yes.
the
Yes.
English teacher, if they don't want to teach, so if they don't want to teach anything, so they say to us that okay, you can have a games period and you can play in whole period.
Yes.
And sir,
Yeah.
can I tell now, please? Sir,
Yes. Yes.
in our school, so some of the kids, what they do, then when the teacher tells that okay, now anyone will come to ask me anything, so you have to talk in English. So what they do, they ask from me. Yeah, what I just say, what I tell this, okay, what I tell this. Oh my God.
What should I say for this? Yes. So what's happening there? So they are becoming fluent speaking wrong English, and it's very difficult to correct it. And parents, those who are not much educated, they think, oh, my son is speaking English. What kind of? Nobody cares about it. But here, it won't be happening. And translation, I told you, any translation, it is limited. Translation is for our understanding. We cannot translate 100%. It's only for the, as I told you,
Yeah,
if we say
sometimes.
2 times, sometime it will not work. If we say 2 times, कौन शोर कर रहे हैं, then you will say कौन who are shouting, who are,
No,
what is
no.
this English?
Who? Because we can't
No,
tell
you will think
who two
here in
times.
English it is 2 times, in Hindi it is two
No.
times. If I use in one time in English, कौन Then who are shouting in the class? Eh? What kind of English? Sir, in Hindi it is 2 times, so I thought of in English also use it in 2 times.
This is funny.
So translation is for understandable. It won't be exactly helping us. As I told you, if you try to learn preposition through your translation language, it won't be happening. So for
And
your
sir, can I
kind
tell one thing?
information,
And sir,
yes,
some
tell.
students
Arohi, tell.
and some sir and some students. Sir, in
Okay,
my school,
Arohi, tell. Hmm.
sir, in my school, teachers don't understand anything, so they call, say, so they tell you read it and you can teach it tomorrow.
Hmm.
Yeah,
See,
and some students say the sentence like this, and it is very wrong. Like they is playing in the park. What is this sentence? We can't say is with they. There are many students who will say they are. Like they are tired to tell them.
absolutely. So there are many reasons if we keep on discussing about it. So I think it's clear in your mind. Yeah.
And so teachers are
Yes.
not correct the sentences.
Not correcting. Yes. Yes.
Sir, in my school, some teachers write wrong, and sometimes they say that everybody is talking Hindi, and if I will put monitors, he will also not talk in Hindi. So she doesn't put any monitors, and when only he or she speaks to tell the English anyway, if it is wrong or correct.
Okay. It's if it is
Sir,
wrong or right.
I asked to my classmates to tell the six sentences, but she didn't know, so she tell me, I don't know, you
Lot
can
of our
tell me.
methods they might
And
not be
sir,
aware of.
now
Lot of
we are
yeah.
doing like discussion, so the answers are coming so fastly in our mind, right?
Yes.
We are
Yes.
keep speaking
Absolutely.
and we are speaking the correct English also.
And you have opportunity to get interaction with our experts, our teacher. And one more thing is that here the class is totally in English. Some of you have mentioned that listening English, speaking English, developing all the activities. So various reasons are there. What about the new student? We have one new student joining from Maharashtra. And for your kind information, another students, intelligent students joining once again here, understanding the importance of Divya English Academy's online classes, how important they are, how they are changing the
Thank you,
lives
sir.
of students. And then we are happy to help you, dear students. Divya English Academy, we want to see the students like Alia becoming doctor in future, and some of you are becoming IS officers. Fine, our YouTube channel is there. We can keep on interacting and then we will feel happy. See, these are the students, just teaching them in online class how brilliant they have become in their life. The new 10th class students from Maharashtra, are you there? 10th class students, new students joining from state of Maharashtra, are you there or not? Not. Anushka, morning west students, are you there? Darshil, are you there? Darshil.
Yeah, sir, I'm here, sir.
Yeah, what's your feedback now? Why are you hiding yourself? This is the disadvantage of this online class.
Yes, I was just listening, sir, and yeah, sir,
Yeah. What were you listening? Which tense is this? Is this right sentence or wrong sentence?
I was listening, sir. It's right sentence.
Yeah, I asked you what were you listening? Is it right sentence or is it wrong
No, sir.
sentence?
Sir, can you repeat the sentence?
Sentence is what were you listening?
Sir, it should be what? Yes, sir. What were you listening, sir? Yeah, it's right sentence.
I think it's wrong. How this is right? This is wrong. Yes?
What were you listening, sir? It's right sentence, right?
I think it's not right. It's wrong. What do you think?
No, sir, it's right, sir.
Okay. So then what will be the passive voice of this? What were you listening?
Sir, I haven't learned it till now. Passive voice.
You You haven't learned.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what were you listening? What was being listened by you? Were you listening? Were you not listening? What were you listening? What were you not listening? Okay, so now I want three the hosts. Now, dear students, it's your time. Nice to hear that. Actually, I think a lot of viewers they might have got today opportunity to hear that why our students are joining here. Otherwise, they are thinking that only here introduction is taking place. So, what is going to happen now here? I want Ojasvi, Alia, and
Sir, can
Janvi.
I?
I'm very much delighted to have one of our online students joining from Mumbai, and she's going to be giving her feedback, and then this feedback can help you to understand how students are learning English in our online classes, and then it's also going to be motivating us that how our teaching is really helping students to learn English in our online classes. So first of all, I want Neha you to introduce yourself, and then after that we will go for your feedback sessions.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. So thank you, sir, for giving me this beautiful opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Neha Kavishekawat. I'm from Mumbai. I'm 10 years old. I study in fifth grade in National English High School, and I'm an online kid of the English class. My father's name is Shekawat. My mother's name is Lakshmi, and my father is a graphic designer. My mother is a housemaker. To draw and speak in English, I want to become an artist. Nice to meet you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so first of all, I just want you to give your feedback because this is going to be your second feedback video because first feedback video was only for I think after 2 weeks. What did you learn here? Because now the feedback video is going to be covering your 2 to 3 4 months, whatever months you have been here with us. So I want you to tell because this feedback can really help some other students, viewers, maybe to learn language, which can give them motivation. So tell me that what did you learn? How did you learn? What was your learning experience? And what have you learned till now? In between, I will keep on interrupting you, asking some questions. Go on. First of all, you start. What was your topic? How did you begin learning here in our online classes?
Okay, sir. So now I'm going to tell my interview. So first of all, what I learned and all the things which I've learned in the classes. First of all, I have learned the introduction. I have joined on 14th April. So it has been 4 to 3 months, and now I'm going to tell my that feedback. So first of all, as I told you that I have learned introduction. So first of all, we need to learn introduction because without introduction, we can't tell the person who is standing in front of us, and he or she should understand. But where are you from? What is our name and all. So the second day, I have learned vowel sound, then consonant sound, then 6 sentences, 12 sentences, and 24 auxiliary verbs, 8 parts of speech. And in 8 parts of speech, I have learned noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, interjection, adjective, and conjunction, and preposition. So it was so great. I have learned, and it was so great. And now the English in the English class is divided into 2 parts. The first part is for teachers, means they are teaching us grammar topics, and we are learning many topics also. And the second part is it's exclusively conversation. So the conversation, and sometimes you have debates, and sometimes activities, and sometimes so much fun we have also. It's not just like we are learning topics and grammar and strict. It's not like that. And I'm not telling all the good parts. I'm telling the bad means sometimes teacher also shouts on us, and it's great for these shouts because they shouts for our good. And we learn many topics also. They also helps us. And like in my morning classes also, one day my teacher shouted on me because I made a mistake, but no problem because from that shouting, now I can speak properly. So now
Okay,
if
okay,
I
fine.
talk about eight.
Fine. So let me keep on asking you because if you keep on saying by yourself, that's okay. But let me in between keep on asking you like why are they important, something like that. So let's talk about the introduction part. What do you think about learning introduction? Why it is important, and then how should we introduce ourselves properly? What will happen when we introduce to someone?
Okay, sir. So when I was introducing, after that I told that, oh yeah, we should introduce because the person in front of us can understand what we're telling. So in the previous online class also I had told this, but I'm telling something great now because we need to introduce because from childhood we are learning how to introduce my name and all. It was myself, but now it's a little bit high introduction. And how to introduce myself? The first line is so great that thank you sir for giving me this beautiful opportunity. So now it is an opportunity that the sir or ma'am is giving us, and we need to introduce because then the another person can understand. Like first of all, we need to say our name, where are you from, how old are we, and where and what is our favorite thing, or what is our parents' name, what do they do, and everything. And in the last, for telling them thank you, we should say thank you, sir, or nice to meet you, like that. So it
Okay,
is really important to
absolutely.
introduce ourselves.
Yes, I appreciate you. That means the introduction will help us to make known who we are. For example, maybe if I'm there in the online class, so if I don't introduce who am I, students may not know. They may think, oh, who is the student joining here? Fine. So introduction is very important. It will help people to understand what is my name, where am I from, how old am I, and then if I'm a student, what's my school name, and then what's my parents name, what do my parents do. That will also give them some understanding about my family background, what do my parents do. And then next, what are my hobbies, it means what I like, it is talking about my likes and dislikes. And finally, what's my ambition, like what would I want to become in future, something like that. So it means until unless nobody gives us opportunity to introduce, so nobody is going to understand who we are. So how should we introduce ourselves completely professionally, making sure that we mention all the information which are very important, by which people understand that what we are exactly. Okay, so all right, I appreciate you. Now let's start now next, let's talk about the systematically language learning activities after introduction. So as you know that learning English language, it begins from 26 English letters. What are their roles? How are they important? How did you learn all those topics?
Yes, sir.
Please go on.
Okay, sir. So everyone knows that 26 alphabets are very important also. So means when I was little, so my mother or father, parents, they used to teach me like A, B, C, and from that I knew how to speak English because first I learned the alphabets, then I learned the words, and from that I learned six that sentences. From that, in the classes I have learned six sentences, and in my school also, in the classes also, then I have learned the paragraphs, storytellings, and from that I can speak English because the words, the letters are only important. Now I'm speaking, so there are many letters coming. In our means language, there are many letters also coming.
Yeah, why
So
are
that's
they
why it's
important?
important.
Actually, why are they important? What happens, as you said that in the beginning when you were a child, so at that moment you just know the ABCD. It's not like ABCD. At that moment you only knew the ABCD. So we say it English letters ABCD, but in actual they are no more ABCD when they are used in English words. It's just for learning
Yes.
alphabet, English letters, A, B, C, D, something like that. Okay. When A, B, C, D, all these English letters are used in any English word, so they are no more A, B, C, D. They get what?
They get
Changed.
words.
They get changed
Yeah, they
into the
can.
into the sounds of the letters. They get
Yeah.
changed into the
So they
sounds of the
are,
letters. They will become
yeah,
so
like
sound, bo
uh,
sound, o
b-
sound, e sound, a sound, u sound, do sound, po sound, consonant also giving same vowels, giving different sounds, different vowels giving same sound. Oh my God, what's happening there? Okay. So that's very
yes,
important
sir.
topic actually, because why do we need to study 26 English alphabet? Actually, the purpose is to understand the pronunciation of each and every words, and then how can we read English confidently. It can give you understanding about your English spellings as well. What do you think about it?
Yes, sir. So, like, it can help us to read. And, like, first of all, as I told, that English alphabets. So, they make sounds like vowel sound, consonant sounds, as you told. So, because of that, the sound, we can read. Learning in English. It's a part of English. And, like, writing in English, it's also part. So, from those only, we are doing this. Like, thinking in English. So, in our mind, we are thinking. But the letters and everything are coming there. So that's why, as I told, from alphabets we make words, from words we make sentences, from sentences we make paragraph and stories.
Very good, very good. There is a one topic in our online classes I think we might have taught you. That's the word power, the basic concepts, the basic components of English language. Word power is your actual strength in speaking English language. How and why? Can you tell me?
So like are you talking about those verbs
No, no,
like three
no,
forms
no,
of
not three
verbs?
forms
Though?
of verb. Word power. Word power means simply you should have enough words in any language, whatever language you want to
Yeah,
speak.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. We should have word power because word power if we have, so we have more and more. Like when we give interviews, when we grow up, so it is very important. We all know that. But when we do conversation and when we ask questions, but there are many things that we need for speaking, and those are 26 alphabets. And word power we should be having because from words also only they make sentences and paragraph and essays, as I told you.
Yeah, and next, when you talk about the word power, as I said, that any language we speak, we read, we write, we understand, it requires words. For example, we speak Hindi language. So why don't we have difficulty to speak it? Because we know all the words. Whatever we want to speak, easily we can
Yeah.
express ourselves, our dreams, our hobbies, our thoughts, our emotions to someone, to whomever we are talking to. We don't have any difficulty to think, what should I say? Automatically, the words will keep on flowing in our mind. The reason is that we know each and every words in that particular language. So when you talk about
Yes.
speaking English language, some people they don't know. So that means the word power is very important. So we must know enough words, especially the common words. After knowing the words, we study the 8 parts of speech. Why? Because all English words are categorized into 8 parts of speech. Studying 8 parts of speech will help us to understand how English words are used correctly in sentences and tenses, what are their orders, what is their format, where they can be used, what are their places in the sentences, and then how are they going to make sense when we make a sentence. What do you think about it?
Yes. Okay, sir. So 8 parts of speech, as we know. So 8 parts of speech like noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, interjection, and conjunctions, adjective, prepositions. So there are many examples. Like as we enter each part of speech, as you have taught us, like all the words, all the English words are categorized into 8 parts of speech. This is the main line of 8 parts of speech. So in 8 parts of speech, like when we say speech, I think like that. When we say speech, so they all are coming in our speech, like I'm saying. So the noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, everything is coming in my mouth. So like when we say prepositions, so I won't be explaining it all the means all deeply because it will take to 5 hours or 6 hours because it's a big topic. So that's why, but I have told you the examples. What are those? Like noun, pronoun, as I told you. So these are 8 parts of speech.
Absolutely. And now, when we talk about the speaking part, as we have the second part exclusively for speaking practice, making sure that even Saturday, Sunday also having the extra online classes, giving a lot of motivation to the students to expose themselves in English language. So, if we talk about it now, so what are the important exercises that you like the most when we talk about speaking practice? Maybe are they like, 8 parts of speech? Sorry, are they like 6 sentences, 12 sentences, story makings, and then general questions, conversation on the topics, the debates, storytelling competitions? What do you want to say about it?
Yes, sir. That's why. That's only I was going to tell you about the feedback. So that's only I was telling you. Like 6 sentences. If we take the example of 6 sentences. So in 6 sentences, like I play. I play. I no, I didn't play. Like I will play. Thus, all are the sentences, and questions are also coming in this. Like, they are playing in the park. No, they are not playing in the park. Are they playing in the park? Aren't they playing in the park? Why are they playing in the park? Why aren't they playing in the park? So there are questions also and answers also.
And it
So
requires
that's why
you.
in conversation it is required when we ask the questions, when we answer the questions, and from those only we are trying to make the questions. But can I tell you one thing? In 6 sentences, in our school, there is no one to teach us 6 sentences. Even my friends, they even don't know what is 6 sentences and 12 sentences also.
And it requires
So
to
like
study
if we talk,
24 auxiliary verbs also. It requires, and what do you know?
yeah,
Tell me,
if we
tell me.
talk about,
Yeah, tell me about 24
yes sir,
auxiliary verbs.
if we talk about auxiliary verbs. Okay, so I will tell you what I know about auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. Auxiliary verbs have the main verb to describe action and to describe action, and they also help to the WH question word meanings and the passive voice. So the examples can be is, MR, was, were, do, does, did, have, is, had, shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, must, are, to, need, dare, used to. These all are the examples of it. So auxiliary verbs are also the main topic in our English speaking, because from that only we can speak proper English. If we don't know that, so we can't speak it properly. And if we talk about grammar topics, there are many grammar topics. Like as I told you, 8 parts of speech, and there are many like I have learned them. Like then we go to conversation. So in conversation, like debate is there. So in debate, we are means when we are angry. When we are angry in debate, so we speak many sentences, many words come from our mouth. But when we are speaking like blah blah, anything we are speaking, so nothing comes. Like now I'm speaking, so now the words are just coming in my mind and I'm speaking out like that.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you.
And in conversation, we have to ask question like where we off our mic and we think, okay, what I ask next, what I ask next. Then we on our mic and ask it. So it's not like that. But when we do the debate, it's the funnest topic ever. And my favorite topic is 6 sentences and the debate. I
Okay.
love those topics.
Absolutely, because 6 sentences are very important that will help you to how to practice spoken practice for fluency. If you want to become fluent, so we give that kind of training to the kids, maybe the adult also, how they can become fluent in speaking English. If you want to become fluent in speaking English, first of all, you should become fluent speaking English in sentences and tenses. If you are not fluent in sentences, then how are you going to become fluent in English language? Yes, that's true. Now, I
Yes,
want to
sir.
ask you questions. So, what do you think about this online class? Because this is one kind of national level online class where you are getting opportunity to talk to students from different states and then few students joining from different countries just by sitting at your home, and it is giving you opportunity to gain something from other students' participation, get some knowledge. How do they think? What do they speak? What vocabulary have they spoken in their conversation? How was their pronunciation? How fluent are they? So how it is helping you to develop yourself? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Like father also today he was telling me that you are getting a great opportunity to sit at home and speak, because when I grow up, so I'm practicing from my childhood only. And how to give interviews and how to talk with different from the students from different states and different countries. So in our the English classes, there are many foreigners and British. There are many people coming to join and ask the questions. How is the English Academy going on? And first of all, I want to tell that when we talk with them, so means I have talked with many students and teachers also, like for conversation in the village class only, in the evening batch and sometimes morning. So when I talk, so sometimes I was not annunciations, but then after 4 to 3 months, like in 2 or 3 days, means after 4 or 3 months, after 2 or 3 days, then I learned that I understood the pronunciation and all, and now I can speak. Like I will tell you that when we joined to the first when I joined to the classes, I was feeling so nervous that what I will say. I don't know anything. I was just shy, and then now I can speak perfectly. After 2 weeks, I gave that interview, so that's why it was great also. Now 4 months I have passed, so I have again said the interview how I have learned. And first of all, I'll tell you why I gave the interview, because I am telling you all what I have learned, what all I have learned, all the things what I'm improving in myself, what I'm improving in myself. I'm telling you all these all topics what I've learned. Sir has asked me question and I'm answering them. But sometimes I'm making mistakes also, but no problem, because from making mistakes we can develop our English. Because if we'll not make mistakes, if we don't even try, so we'll not learn. But if we'll speak in front of everyone and we'll try to speak, so then only one day we'll develop and we'll success. Yes, sir, I have
Absolutely,
said.
absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate you. I just wanted to know a little bit like how it's helping you from the other students' participation. For example, Ojasvi speaking. What do you learn from Ojasvi, Alia, and then from Prigyanshi? Maybe some other students, Sai, and another batch
Yes,
students
sir.
also. Because what happens if one person is speaking, it is only one person's thinking. If we have the same age, maybe the different classes, students joining from different parts of our state, maybe in our country, sorry. So at that moment we do have the opportunity. For example, you are studying in sixth class, seventh class, whatever classes you may be, you might be curious to know, okay, maybe the student joining from Delhi, she's also in same class, and then okay, let me just try to understand what does she know, and then how maybe active, maybe how fluent, maybe how intelligent is she. Because what happens, you do have the opportunity to do the competition also here, to find who is
Yes,
better,
sir.
who is doing good. So how that's helping you in group classes?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. First, I will tell that as you asked the question that how your classmates, like the English classmates, how they are helping you. The first question was that, and then in advanced batch, who are helping you, like Sai, Janvi, and those all. So first I'll say that, and then I will say that what we are learning from the other students and all. The first question I will answer first. So first, from Alia, Janvi, sorry, not Janvi, the third Janvi we have. Yesterday she just joined. So I was just curious that she is in 10th standard, I know, and she was speaking so greatly, and I learned many things from her. And then from Ujasvi, it was so great that I couldn't speak the 12 sentences, but she helped me. Means she was speaking so greatly, and I was so surprised. From her, I also learned something new. And from when I was new, so that's why when Ojasvi joined, so I was also curious that they are doing so greatly in the classes. And Alia, she is also so great. Like she's studying in France, and she is also doing great. And I like all the classmates in the English classes. And when we talk about Janvi, the advanced speaking classes, in that I'm learning like many times they are describing the pictures as I went sometimes. I don't know that regularly what's going there, but sometimes when the sir tells, when you tell that okay, you can join this class for a little bit time. So like DB guys are there and they were doing so greatly. And I will be also, we will just we Alia and we all Pragyanshi, I will all go to the another advanced level also. But then from Janvi and all, I learned that she has passed 1 year in the English Academy, and now she's teaching the students. She's getting so great opportunity. Now I know that it's so important, and not now I knew. I know from many days, also many months. But now I'm feeling that yeah, I can do this from the English Academy.
Absolutely, yes, I appreciate you, dear student. And I want to ask you now a question. For example, if we give you opportunity to join in this online class, so what will you choose? Will you choose one by one online class, or will you choose group online class? So group in the sense means maybe we have 5 6 students, as you know that minimum 6 students, maximum 8 to 10, we don't take more than that students in one batch. So if I give you the chance to learn, so what do you prefer? Do you prefer one by one online class, or do you prefer group classes, and why?
Group class.
Why? Hmm.
Okay, so group class I prefer. Yeah, I I prefer group class because group class we can learn many topics also like teachers teaching, but I can see the another students participation like when they're speaking. So I am also learning from them, hearing from them, and conversation. If I take one by one, so I can't do conversation with them anywhere. I just have to do with the teacher and done. It's not that much fun also because when we do activities, when we play some games also sometimes, so we need some friends with us. We can't just alone and learn and go. It's not like that. We need all the students with us. But now like it's an interview, so it's another part because I'm just telling you what I learned and how I'm doing. So this is one by one, but it's not forever. It's just for now and for interview. So
Absolutely.
that's why I want a group. I want a group class if I get a
Absolutely,
chance.
absolutely, definitely. So, dear viewers, we want to tell you actually, sometime you ask for one by one online class. That's okay. The problem is that the teacher's age is different, the kids' age is different. So, we also prefer you to join in group classes. So, what happens? You do have opportunity to learn from other students' participation because children they like to play in groups with their same age kids. And they like to learn also with their same age kids. Maybe Ojasvi is also in sixth
And sir,
class. Neha is also in sixth class. Neha will say, "Oh, how is she speaking? She's also in sixth class. Why can't I speak?" You will learn. Maybe sometime
sir,
you have very urgent work. You want to go here and there. You want to drink water. At that time, you can off the camera, drink the water, and listen. How is it you speaking? If there's one by one class, you can't do anything. Yeah, tell you now.
yes, I'm telling that all the teachers they are not having all the day free. They are also doing work, right? So means now whenever you go out, so you tell me that I have to wait, no problem. But we can't say that take one by one. Okay, if you're telling that okay one student or two student, okay. But if you're telling one by one and I just want on this time, because the teachers are also not free. They're also helping the kids. There are group classes also they are taking. Debates also they are taking. Interview also they are taking. They are taking many classes also. It's not like that teacher is taking the online class and on putting on YouTube and done. It's not like that. Because they may be they're taking the tuitions because Priya ma'am, she is also taking tuitions. She had to take an umbrella and she had to go to another the students' class, students' home to teach them. So that's why teachers are also working hard for us that we can learn. So it's not like that. There are many students. There are means if we total, I think there are 32 or 40. I think right. 30 or 40. So there are many students. They can't take like 6 to 7 one student, 7 to 8 one student, 8 to 9 one student. They can't do like this. All the day they will be busy and their mind it will get worse. It can't be like that. Like if they want to like in the morning, early morning, like Priya ma'am is taking. So in the morning they can take 4 or 8 students. Then in the afternoon they can take 4 or 8 students. Then in the evening 4 or 8. So it will be like that. So the
Absolutely.
teacher can't pay attention to everyone. It's not like that. Because there are many students in the world. How how will it that they give the time to everyone? It's not like that
One
compulsory.
students giving separately time also not possible. Yes, absolutely. I appreciate you. Let's talk about now the skills. Actually, the skills are very important. You know, what are the 4 or 5 skills to develop in English language? Why are they important? Go on now.
Yes, sir. Like the first one is learning in English, thinking in
Hmm.
English, reading in
Listening.
English,
First
writing
one
in
is
English.
listening.
Yeah, and
Listening,
listening. Yeah.
speaking, reading, writing, thinking. Explain and why are they
Okay, sir.
important. Yeah.
Yes, sir. First one, listening. Like, first of all, I'll tell about my example and then I'll tell about you all, about the viewers. First of all, when I was little, all the childs, all the childrens, when they were little, even the sir and all, ma'ams and all, when they were little, so they were listening to the parents and they were learning. It could be their mother tongue. But when they grew up, then they understood, yeah, there is another language also from childhood they are learning. So this is really important. Like they are listening and learning. Like my brother. I have given this example. I can tell one more time who are watching you this this channel again. So like my brother, for me and my father, when we are talking in English. So my brother was so small, he don't that time he didn't even know what are words and all. But he learned to speak English because he was listening to me and my father. So that's why. And my parents, they also means encourage us that you should be knowing English. It's really important. You can know your mother tongue. You'll never forget your mother tongue. But you should be knowing the many languages, and that's English. You should be knowing. And if we talk about that listening only in viewer, if we talk about viewers that they're watching our video, so our live YouTube channel, so now they can listen and they can understand. Yeah, this is how India is given. Yeah, this all we are learning. So they are learning from that. So many times we all tell that yeah, you can see on the YouTube and you can learn. So means you can listen on the YouTube and you can learn. So many students are learning from that only. If you can't join, so that's why. Then after listening, it's really important to listen and learn. We can learn anything if we listen from days to days, the video. And when we talk about what I tell reading, I think
Yeah,
okay.
reading,
So when we talk about
speaking,
reading,
writing, thinking, all those skills, if you talk about them, keep on saying what you think
yes,
about them.
sir. Yeah, so it's a big topic, but I will explain a little bit. Like I know it because then reading. If we talk about reading, so means when we read, like in our classes only, we are having the activities reading also. Like sometimes you tell Ojasvi or Alia or me or Bragyanshi. Means there are many students. I can't tell all the names, but you are telling all of them to read. In the morning classes, it's so strict. Means every student should get a chance to read. It's like that. And from reading, we can also learn because it's not like that reading is total. I think there are 32 or 40, I think, right? 30 or 40. So there are many students, they can't take like 6 to 7, one student, 7 to one student, 8 to 9, one student.
Actually, as I keep on interacting with people from around the world, the purpose is to understand the language, accent, pronunciation, understand how people are speaking and learning English in different countries. Because English is international language, so making sure that whenever we do have opportunity to talk to people from around the world, we are going to learn something and then understanding how the students are learning language. So without taking much time, let's get started. First of all, I want dear participant you to introduce yourself. Please go now.
Okay, well, my name is Guzal. I'm from Uzbekistan. Mainly, my hometown is located in one of the ancient cities, which is Samarkand. My father's name is Mr. Shirzad. He works as a deputy director at school. The school's number is 29. And my mother's name is Miss Gulzara, and she is a housewife. So nowadays I am preparing for the IELTS exam. So I am an IELTS student. So I am also studying math simultaneously in order to get accepted for full scholarship to study a business management at the University of Westminster, which is located in the heart of capital city, which is Tashkent. Yeah.
Okay, appreciate you. So now, how is your IELTS speaking preparation going on? What are you studying? What is being studied by you? And then how confident are you to get highest score in your IELTS speaking test?
Okay. So, in order to improve my speaking skill, I took several courses, especially two courses, I think. And my teacher's name is Mr. Mustafa, who is a band 9 holder on speaking. And so he taught us like using efficient and productive methods, skills in order to level up our scores on speaking. You know what? Not only did I take several useful techniques for improving my speaking, but I also improved my confidence. So, as you can say, I'm a confident speaker as a consequence of doing hard working while preparing. And so, speaking criteria consist of four just criteria, just pronunciation, and also grammar, vocabulary, and also, yeah, these are. So we took seriously all of these sections, and I think we did it successfully. Yeah.
Okay, so what are the main things to be kept in our mind before we go for IELTS speaking preparation? And then what are the main things there to be studied and then you learned and understood when someone is preparing for IELTS speaking test? What's your experience? What do you want to say?
You are saying just what experience should what I mean do I want in the future? Yeah.
No, the question is that
Can you
now
explain your
listen,
question?
listen the question. Question is that what are the main things to be studied, maybe to learn in order to prepare for IELTS speaking test? What are the four things, five things, anything like informations that a person should have in his mind before he gets prepared for IELTS speaking test? Second question is that what are the main things that the person who is preparing for IELTS speaking test he must be learning all those things? Two questions I'm asking here. The preparation, some things to be learned, be aware of the preparation of IELTS speaking test, and while someone is maybe pursuing the course IELTS speaking test, what are the main achievements to be done during the IELTS speaking course? Yeah.
Okay. So, in order to get high scores for a speaking test, we have to be surrounded by English atmosphere. If you don't have any English atmosphere, we have to create it, such as gathering together with people, especially students, who can speak confidently in English language. This was, I think this is a practical way because I did it during my speech. I used to gather together with a couple of friends of mine, especially we discovered and discussed the main topics in English. So I think this really helped us to increase our fluency and also confidence while speaking. And except from that, we have to use all vocabularies and also grammatical structures actively while speaking. Many students learn grammar structures and vocabularies, even advanced vocabularies during the preparation, but they only memorize vocabularies. They don't use them actively while speaking, and they just do them in their minds, not speaking. So I think this is the way of preparing for a speaking test. So we can express your ideas, thoughts in English language if you don't use them actively. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, now the question is that why can't they speak? As you said that maybe yes, they have a lot of vocabularies in their mind, but when it comes in speaking out all those vocabularies, so they don't speak it. Now the question is why do they not speak or why don't they speak?
Okay, I think this is one of the topical issues in students' preparation. So one factor seems to me that, as I mentioned before, they memorize all the vocabularies passively rather than actively, and they don't learn how to use them in correct context. So here is AI, such as artificial intelligence, such as ChatGPT, which helps us to use in which contexts words are available. I think we have to use it. Then we can learn the just meaning, the full meaning of this word. So also many teachers recommend their students to memorize, and also use effectively the collocations, English phrases, expressions in order to add some beauty to their speech, I think. And also, I use this technique. My teacher taught us a lot of expressions, collocations, especially topic-based vocabularies, and we use it to record our while using them actively in our sentences. I think this may play important role to when it comes to speaking, I think.
Okay, all right. So, as you mentioned that that's okay, but the question as I asked you, this was what are the preparation, like maybe how the person can be aware of what are the areas a learner should be aware of before he starts preparing for IELTS speaking test. So I think there could be some information, something like that. He must be aware of some basic grammar and then English and some curiosities, having zeal to learn. Few preparations must be there. I think he should be determined that yes, absolutely, he is willing to do it. And the second question is answered very perfectly for you. Now, the reason is that people do have lot of vocabularies. They learn, they memorize also. But when it comes in speaking, they can't. They fail. So why do they fail? The problem is that they are not habitual to speak it out. Language only can be, you know, spoken out by practicing. I can have lot of vocabularies in my mind, but if I don't know their uses, even if I know their uses also, but if I'm not habitual to speak all those vocabularies in the right time, in right way, with the right person, for the right communication purpose. So until unless I don't make the habit of using the vocabularies, whatever I'm learning, so learning all those vocabularies might not be beneficial for me. So learning vocabulary is good thing, but second thing is that putting them into our own practice. Putting them into our own practice means becoming habitual to speak, having habit of speaking all those vocabularies. They should be automatically keep on flowing from our mind whenever we are talking to someone. We should not think that okay, where is that vocabulary? What is that vocabulary? Where to use? Should I use it here or not?
Yeah,
That should not be happening, the
definitely. Yeah.
confusion. So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
only
yeah.
can be accomplished by speaking practice. If we have enough speaking practice, trying to make sure that yes, we want to always increase the level of our speaking language, and then making sure that yes, I want to use all those vocabularies. I think they are more appropriate and more meaningful in my communication and in my conversation. My conversation can be, you know, more appropriate, and then it can be standard enough. People may love it by just listening my vocabulary as well, because I'm very much confident to use all those right vocabularies in the right time with the right person for the right situation. So practice is lacking. So what happens that, so what should we not be doing? We should not be learning a lot of vocabularies and memorizing them until unless we don't learn and become habitual of putting any vocabularies in our practice, in our daily habit. Things may not work for us in appropriate manner, right? Got it? Maybe
Yeah,
for example,
yeah,
I
right.
learned a phrasal verb, maybe a piece of cake. You know, piece of cake means it's very easy. Okay, so now I have to make the habit of doing it. You are asking me, "Hi, teacher, how are you?" I'm saying, "I'm fine." The next question you are asking, "I know you have got a new car. Do you know how to drive the car in the traffic block?" Then I will say to you, "Yes, I learned. Now it's for me a piece of cake." Oh, I made the habit of using that word. If I just learn it, don't use, then that's not useful,
Yeah,
right? What do you want
yeah,
to say
yeah.
about it?
You sound forget. Yeah.
What's your opinion
Um.
about it? What do
Sorry.
you
What
want
should
to say? What is your opinion about it? What do you want to say? What I
Oh,
explained,
yeah.
yeah.
I
How
mean,
much do you agree? Yeah.
yeah, I 100% agree with your idea, with your answer. Yeah, that's right. If you if we don't practice the vocabularies that we learned, and we soon forget them, and then we will gain extra stress, depression. So, oh my God. So, what vocabulary should I use? Why I forgot? This is the main question from students because they do not use them actively while practicing. We have to practice, practice, practice. And one of my teachers used it to say like this: practice makes you perfect. Yeah, that's right. If you practice more, and probably we reduce any common mistakes, and also we increase the level of confidence towards ourselves. Yeah. So
Absolutely. Good. And next question is for you, dear learner. Would you like to tell me something about your country? How is the education in your country? For example, if I ask you, can you describe me the education status in your country? If someone wants to come from another country to study in your country, how is the education, the level of education, facilities, the teachers, universities, infrastructures? So would you like to give me some information according to your expectation, maybe based on your knowledge? You may not have exact idea what is happening in your country, maybe based on your experience, something you know. So just you, would you like to tell something about it? It can help me to understand what is happening in your country in the basis of education, how the things are going on there. Please go now.
okay. So in my country, education, the quality of education is increasing day by day since government is taking several initiatives in terms of improving education systems by hiring a lot of professional teachers and tutors at school. So in my country, schools, there are high schools and they include 11 years of study. After graduating 11th grade, especially just students, may choose universities and universities based on their specialties, such as just architecture, designing, art, or business. So there are a lot of universities they can choose, but 11 years of study is compulsory in my country, and to choose bachelor's degree, to choose continuing, bachelor's degree is like optional, it's not compulsory for students. And also I choose to continue my bachelor's degree next year in order to be a professional worker in my job. And so, as you can see, there are schools in my country, and they include a lot of professional teachers who have also several international and national certificates, such as like IELTS, CEFR, SAT, DRE, so on and so forth. This means students are gaining useful and factual insights from teachers. Um, so yeah, I think.
Yeah, no problem. You can keep on saying this, no problem. I didn't say you to stop. Okay, I appreciate you. And is there
Mhm.
difference between government schools and some private schools? In the is there any difference in the education system?
Yes, of course. So as you can see, there are also, I have to mention, there are both private schools and government schools. So private schools are a little bit expensive for the people who are in the middle class. But the people are choosing this in order to improve the quality of their students' education. The main difference is in government schools, it's compulsory to study school subjects such as art and also, how can I say, physics, the several subjects that don't relate it to your future career. And mind you, in private schools, it's optional that only just teachers only teach you and show the right direction for the subjects which are necessary to your future career. I'm saying if you want to become a doctor, you are only be taught by teachers, chemistry, biology. I think these are so here is the main difference. So many students are choosing this education system while studying in the private schools, even though they are expensive and lavish costs.
Yes, appreciate you. Yeah, so dear viewers, try to learn and understand from this girl, and then as I can see that she's only 17, but then she's having some of the information accurately. How is she explaining information related to private schools, and then talking about the middle family people, those who cannot afford in the private schools and all. I want to appreciate her explanation about it. And okay, now the next question goes for you. Okay, as I heard that I keep on talking some of the people in your country, as I have got some English teachers also, my friends. So they say me that
Mhm.
nowadays the government is also taking a lot of initiatives to teach English language, and some of the people, the teachers are coming from foreign countries. Native English speakers are coming in
Yeah,
government schools as well to give the training to teachers how English language can be taught. And your government is also spending a lot of money to teach English language in Uzbekistan, in public schools also, not in the private schools, the
yeah.
public schools also, because I keep on talking to teachers, and some of the teachers, they are my friends, so they told me that our government is taking a lot of initiatives and making sure that this country Uzbekistan, the people, maximum people learn English here as soon as it is possible. How far it is true as per your information is concerned about it?
So yeah, it's partly right, but this isn't privilege for all schools in Uzbekistan. This theory, this principle is working only schools which are located in the like in the center of cities, such as capital city and the many just central cities. Mind you, the schools which are located in the at the edge of the country, such as in the villages or countrysides, they don't include this opportunity. So this was a special plan which was from our president, and so this is happening day by day, and especially in the middle schools. I mean, the schools which are located in central places. Um, so yeah, as you can see, that several English speakers are making a visit to our country in order to teach many students by so government has diverted huge investments for hiring those professional and expert teachers globally. And of course, it takes a lot of price and it costs us a lot, but it's contributing to increase our education system. I think it was the right choice, and it's been applying as period passes. Not soon. I hope in our villages this principle may work one day, but not now. It's been testing in several regions. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And now, next, can you tell me about the moral status of your country? I have no much idea. When I talk about moral status, means like the people living in Uzbekistan, how the people are, in discipline. When I talk about in discipline, the moral discipline, it means like in the public place, how many smoke and drink and sometimes have some stealing, then fightings. How is the moral status of people in your country? How peaceful it is, and how safe it is for women, for girls, for kids, and for children. So, would you like to give me some information about it?
Yes, in my countries, teachers are like not only do teachers teach their students by giving information about scientific
No,
subjects,
no, no, no.
but they
You didn't
also
understand the
provide.
question actually.
Uh,
The question is that I'm talking about the moral status of your country. Moral status of your country means
mhm.
the people living in Uzbekistan. So, how is their moral life? Moral life means I'm talking about how are they good in discipline, maintaining the discipline in the country.
Yeah, yeah.
For example, in the public place, are people smoking openly, drinking alcohol, fighting,
Uh,
stealing, and how safe it is for girls, maybe who are traveling at night, and maybe for the children. So something
mm,
like that. Maybe I just want to get some information about your country. Whatever knowledge you have, that's it. Because some of the countries, it's very, a lot of corruption is there. Maybe the moral status is very low. The people are they drunk, they are drinker. Okay, so they drink a lot of alcohol. They shout in the marketplaces. They make a lot of problems, and somewhere there is a stealing taking place. People steal the items of someone's, they snatch something, and then sometime somewhere the murder will take place even in the in public place itself. So when I talk about the moral status of your country, how peaceful it is, and is it safe for the girls and women
yeah,
to
yeah.
travel at night, something like that. I just want to get some information about your country.
Okay, according to statistics, my country, which is Uzbekistan, stands in the second rank when it comes to just independence. I mean, safety, the rules of safety rules, and so of course you can see many crime commitments among youngsters who may drink alcohol or smoke any cigarettes. But mind you, they are strictly regulated by government by punishing them, and sometimes they may send to the jails if they do serious crime commitments. I think this is the right way. Then they will be strictly controlled by these harmful habits, as I mentioned before. Not only government concentrates on the behavior and moral instructions of children, but their parents are strongly responsible for their lives. Firstly, parents don't let their children to go out, especially during overnight. And here is the principle which is working very well, especially in cities. It's strictly prohibited for children to walk independently, especially at around 2, 1 a.m. This is the very late night, and militaries can come to help them to regularize. They also ask several questions. Why are you walking here? What is the purpose that you are walking in the streets on this time? I think this is the main solution, which is reducing any commitments among youngsters. And also, yes, many places are very safe for girls because in Uzbekistan, according to like Uzbeki culture, girls are most of the girls are intelligent. They don't go out after maybe 8, maybe 9 p.m. They are strongly controlled by their parents. So this is the main reason why they are safe. Yeah.
Very good. I am very happy to talk to you. You are only 17, but then you have a good knowledge and systematic way to explain the things. So, yeah, my question was that I was talking about
Thank
the
you.
public place actually. In my place where I live in India,
Public health.
in my place, so it's strictly prohibited. Nobody can smoke, nobody can drink in public places. If anyone is
Mm,
found, so he will get a lot of punishment and he will be sent to jail, as you mentioned that. So in my
yeah.
place, it's totally prohibited. That means nobody can smoke and nobody can drink and
Oh,
nobody can
good.
shout and make a lot of howly there in the marketplaces. So it's
Mm,
strictly prohibited
good.
even in the night also.
Mhm,
At daytime nobody is dare to do it,
mhm.
but even night also the police they make sure that it's not happening. How about your country? I'm talking about my place, not country,
Yeah.
because our country is very big. A lot of things
Okay,
keep on
okay.
happening there, but I'm talking about my, my city, my place. It's peaceful.
Okay. Mhm. So in my country, here you can see a lot of signs, which is written that it's prohibited to smoke. But even though the signs on the walls or even on the some just blocks, you can see that some people who are especially older people smoke and also drink alcohol in the streets. Yeah, you may see. But whenever military just sees this condition, they address this problem by providing a lot of methods, but people don't complain about these habits because in Uzbek culture, Uzbek people are so friendly. They don't like to harm uh, to other people by complaining, by making a lot of complaints. But only militaries are responsible this condition, and so because of the kind-hearted and compassionate people, so you can see some people who are doing these just activities such as smoking, drinking alcohol, and not all people, but you can see some people who are strongly responsible. As soon as they see this condition, they complain to militaries by explaining this condition, and they then address this condition. Yeah, I think.
Okay, it's clear now. So let's talk something about your future goals. What do you want to become in future,
Mhm.
and then what are your future goals?
Okay. So in the future, I want to be a successful businesswoman. I want to establish my own individual business career. And so nowadays, I am taking all of my goals seriously by studying tirelessly, such as I am devoting myself for several scientific subjects, such as math and also English language. And I came to this decision for around 2 years ago, and this is my serious decision. And I hope I will be a successful businesswoman in the future. Uh,
Now the question is, why did you choose to become a successful
okay.
businesswoman? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I have to reason. I mean, say the reasons. Yeah. Okay. So there are several sound reasons. Firstly, so I not only do I want to earn some money on my career, but I also want to provide the necessary service in my country, providing them a very how can I say practical and just um, the most necessary manufacturing products. But I want to make any changes in education by making several intelligent students. So, and also I have a lot of relatives, especially extended family members, who are really successful. Of course, they faced many difficulties in their career, and but they are contributing the development of our country by manufacturing a lot of products, um, such as clothes. They are clothes manufacturers, and people are happy by gaining just so necessary and comfortable products in cheap prices, and they are so quality. I think so.
Okay, so how about the other girls in the same age? What about their thinking according to you? What do you think that how many of girls would like to become a successful woman, a business woman in future? What about their thinking?
Um, Okay, so there are several classmates of mine who are girls, and their dreams, their ambitions vary from people to people. And so none of them want to become a businesswoman like me. I am the first, I think, the only girl who wants to be a businesswoman in the future, and their careers related to different fields such as architecture, designing, art, computer programming, and so on and so forth. And whenever I just share it with my dreams with them, I mean, I just told them, "Oh, I want to become a businesswoman." They reacted so very well. They accepted this idea very well, because you can see the any woman in my place, in my hometown, who are businesswomen. So I will be the first successful businesswoman in my hometown. I think there are a lot of businessmen, but no one is businesswoman. But I chose it, and I will do it. Yeah, in the future.
Absolutely happy to hear that, and then it's not that much easy also, as I know. Now, what is the advantages of becoming a successful businesswoman in your life?
Okay. Mm-hmm. And so, like, firstly, I don't want to be dependent on government. I want to have my own business, and also I just want to have collaboration system by hiring a lot of coworkers. And I want to manage this business not for working for someone. I want to make it only myself, and all initiatives will be only myself. Of course, it's not easy. It's a huge responsibility, but I do it because Uzbeki women are brave and also intelligent, and I will do it. Yeah. Um, yeah, during my bachelor's degree, and also I'm planning to acquire new friends from different cultural backgrounds, different ages, and I hope that I will choose some of them in order to flourish my business. I mean, in order to create a great collaboration system. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I appreciate you. Now, who can take this kind of decision? This is going to be little bit difficult questions for you to be understood. The question is, who can take like this decision as you have taken? What kind of people can they be?
Okay, I understand. I mean, you're saying what kind of people will become a part of your collaboration system, yeah?
No, no, no,
You're saying,
no.
am I
I
right?
no, no. I mean to say that who can take decision like you to become a successful businesswoman, and what kind of people are they?
Um, I think this decision was made only by myself,
No, understanding the
because
question.
I.
No, 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 no. The question is little difficult for you to be understood. Who can take who can take this kind of decisions to become a successful businesswoman. It means that what kind of people can take these kind of decisions as you have taken? What should be their qualities in order to take this kind of decision? You need to describe the people who can take decisions like you.
Mhm. Um, okay, I think just hardworking and also intelligent people can take these decisions. I mean, everybody knows managing a whole system is not easy for all people. Doesn't really matter their ages, and they have to be brave and they have to endure any difficulties and challenges while they are working, and they have to have managing skills, I mean leadership skills, I think, in order to manage the whole system and collaboration system. Yeah. um so yeah, I think also I came to this decision because I just there are a lot of service, for example products manufacturing. Not all of them are just quality, that you may not satisfy the quality of many products. So I want to manufacture many products which are cheap and handleable. I mean, I want to I want to see the happiness on the faces of people who are just applying the qualities of my products. Yeah,
Absolutely.
and also
Yeah, yeah, go on.
also I have to say, yeah, we also import many products, and many products which aren't exist, which don't exist in our country. So I don't want just uh, of course we export also many countries. I don't want to bring these products from another countries. I want to manufacture in our country without any extra expenses. I mean, if you just if country, if one country brings something from another country, it takes a lot of money, especially for the way for transportation. If you do it in your country, it will be faster and cheaper. Yeah, I want to this. Like I want to provide many products for people in cheaper prices, and they are usable. They will be also usable. Yeah.
Okay. So actually the answer you have given satisfactory. The only hard working people, the people those who have zeal to work hard. There are some people those who don't want to begin their business. The problem is that they only think that to get the government job, that's it. Lazy people cannot handle business. If you want to become a successful
Yeah.
business woman, so you shouldn't be lazy. If you are lazy, if you just want to take rest, then you will say, okay, oh god, somehow I should get my job, I should be getting around maybe 1000 US dollars, that's enough for me, I will eat and sleep. So having this kind of mentality, the people, they cannot manage their business. All right, that means lazy people don't have the vision like you to become a businesswoman. To become a businesswoman,
Uh,
you should
yeah.
have the vision, passion, zeal to work hard. Having the vision, proper vision means what I want to be when I reach in 25. By the time I reach in the age of 25, I want to achieve. And for that, how am I preparing for myself? What kind of preparation am I doing in order to gaining knowledge, experience, handling things? And then if you are very lazy means like eating and sleeping, and that's it, hello, hi, and wasting time, cannot become a successful businesswoman. In order to handle the business, the person should be a risk taker also. We should take the risk also sometime. Yes, I want to implement it, People will say, no, how? I don't think that your business will work here. Better to do a job. You are good, intelligent girl. Why do you want to start your own business? Then you will say, no, whether it runs, if it doesn't run, I want to take a risk. If I get success, I don't get success, it doesn't matter for me. I want to take a challenge to begin
Yes.
this business, and let's see. So what happens as you start the business? It is very clear that in the beginning there is no profit. It is only to serving people, approaching people, making your recognition who you are, what you do. Then slowly people keep on contacting, we in touch with you. Later on, how will you progress? That is beyond your imagination. You can't think. So the people who want to become successful business person, women, man, they have their thinking level beyond than others. Other people, they think only for today and
Yes.
tomorrow, but the business kind of people will think what is going to happen after 10 years. Am I prepared for that? What will happen after 20 years?
Mm,
They always keep on thinking. They don't waste their
yes.
time. They don't be wasting their time here and there watching reels and laughing, lying down on their bed. No, they are always focused. What is my business? How can it help people in my country, in my surrounding area? And how my business can give better service. See, business doesn't mean that earning money. Business means serving people. It has two principles. Once you start serving people, automatically you start earning money also. But our attention to begin business should not be in the beginning itself to earn money. We are willing to begin our business in order to serve people. When we have that kind of mentality, then slowly we can, so we also keep on getting profits. There is no doubt at all. When I talk about my academy also, when I
Yes.
started this Divya English Speaking Academy, people started to laugh in the beginning. Oh my gosh, Divya English Academy, English Academy, you Indian teacher? Oh my gosh, no. So today we have 24,000 followers. It's going to be 25,000 followers in our YouTube channel. Sometime we get from YouTube money, 1,000 US dollar, 100 US dollar. Oh, amazed. Then slowly people they go down. And right now I am getting connected to you from the country Uzbekistan as I keep on talking to people from around the world. So later on, people they have to believe it anyhow. Yes, this person was passionate about his business, his service. He started, and he is the person all in all. He can only monitor. He takes all the initiatives. There are people working in his team, the students joining from different parts in his country and other countries as well. And people are joining him now to support this business and help people to learn language, because international language can completely change the life of people and their career as well. That's why I have taken initiatives to teach this language, and then this language helps me to reach so many people and then help them. When I see in the beginning when they join, they don't know even how to introduce. After a few months they become very good speaker, and they get very good amount of salary, they get a lot of promotion, they get increments. Some of them they go to foreign countries and then they have very good salary. Completely life is getting changed, and then we have this privilege to work for people and then to transform their life by teaching this international language, which is helping a lot of people to completely change their life, career, and personalities. So any business we start, our attention is not only to earn money, our first attention is to serve people. Yeah, we want to begin the business because we want to become serve people. When we are under someone, we cannot serve freely. When we are all in all, at a time we can serve. It can be day, night, morning, evening, whenever we are free, we can keep on helping and supporting people. So things to be kept in our mind is that lazy people never ever think to become business women or businessmen,
Yes.
and they cannot
Yes.
take
Yes.
risk,
Definitely.
and they don't have zeal to work hard. They only think that if I can earn today maybe $10, that's enough for me. I will eat and sleep. Tomorrow, no worries. What will happen tomorrow? Let's see. But the person who
Yeah.
has passion, vision, yes, this is my country, this is my city. I want to establish this business. This is lacking here. It's not here. So if I establish this business, it will help a lot of people, and then people will get benefited. I will have opportunity to serve them, and it can really brought a lot of really bring a lot of changes in the lives of people. It can bring some kind of transformation. People can be benefited through our services, and slowly it will grow. They always think the positive, optimistic people. Low level thinking people,
Yeah.
they cannot. They are good. They are good human. They are hardworking as well, but not having that zeal, passion, commitment. And then as the another thing you mentioned, that not intelligent people should be intelligent, qualified, able to handle the business, having quality education and zeal, and willing to work hard, and then managing the things and all, and willing to take a risk also. First of all, you should be having the
Yeah.
passion, which is very very important. What do you think about it?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I certainly agree with your idea. You're absolutely right. Yeah, lazy people also, there is a fear that lies on the minds of the lazy people. They just fear the any risks or difficult situations. Oh my God, what if I lose my just my money that I put into for creating or establishing my business? Mind you, intelligent people don't feel a sense of fairness into their minds. They know what are they doing, and they look at the situation seriously, and also they think carefully, and also they think all advantages and disadvantages of this work. And so only one thing that is common among successful people, they also think about the consequences. I mean, not only they think about earning money, but they also think about what advantages will it bring for people. And I think this is the common, and it should be stand in the first rank. Money is in the third or first rank, but quality and also cost, I mean cheaper cost, also advantages should be stand in the first rank. And so this business will work very efficiently. And of course it wouldn't be easy, as you mentioned before, like in the early stages of starting your own channel on YouTube. People use it to so many things, especially rumor. Yeah, and also we don't have to concentrate on their comments or just their sentences. And people don't do this, don't establish their careers, business career by themselves. So they just they have opposite views for people who are establishing their business careers. We don't have to concentrate on them. They can, only they can. So they just they just speak negative views and opposition towards you. We don't have to concentrate on them. We only have to focus on our just basic main goal, which is starting our business and contributing the development of our country. Yeah. So
Yeah, so especially I want to tell our Indian viewers. So let's learn something from this girl. And then I'm also surprised. Very first time I'm talking to her, and then she's joining from the country of Uzbekistan, only 17 years old. Very good, confident in speaking language. Not only that, so able to expert expressing her thoughts in English language related to any topics, having ability to speak and express it systematically. Not only that, one of the things which is making me to get surprised, that is her thinking ability, the mind setup, how bravely she is able to think only in the age of 17 and able to express. So that means it is better to learn from people joining in this online classes, in the live video, something like this from any country. So this is one of the great lessons to be learned from one another, how people from another country are well qualified. So the people watching this video in India can something learn from this girl, how she's able to explain herself, her views, thoughts related to her maybe future goals at all. But apart from that, she is having good knowledge of any topics. It's not any prepared conversation. We have not prepared any topics. It's just generally going on. Whatever is coming in my mind, I'm asking, and then instantly she is speaking out. She's not telling, wait, teacher, let me prepare, let me think. No, instantly she is trying to explain. Maybe this is related to city, this is related to corruption, discipline, moral, education, business, anything it is there, but instantly she is speaking out. This is what I want anyone who's learning language. We should have ability to speak instantly anywhere, anytime, with any people. Doesn't mean that we should be getting time to think, because when we are talking to people internationally, we may not have time to think and take some time. Whatever comes in our mind, that means we do have ability to think in English language, and we do have sufficient words in our mind to construct sentences and speak out, express our thoughts, emotions based on any topic, whatever topic is going on and whatever question is being asked. Finally, dear learners, I just want to ask you the questions. Tell me something, your English learning journey, since this channel is related to English speaking. I think your experience can help someone to learn language. How did you learn English language in your country? Maybe every country may have some different expectations and different ways of learning language. How was your English learning journey? How did you learn? How did you become confident in speaking English language? What is your suggestions, advice for those people who are learning language, who wants to learn language? So how can they become confident speaker? Yeah, please go on now.
Mhm. Firstly, well, I have to gravitate towards you. Thanks, all positive comments and also compliments towards me. It's really nice to hear these nice compliments from expert teacher from you. I really appreciate you. And good luck for your future. I really appreciate. I hope I will join your next classes. Okay, as for your question, well, I started my English journey in 2022. I think no more than 2 years ago, when I was studying in the 8th or 7th grade. And well, I just started learning this language by learning any simple words and also letters on alphabet. It was easy. And well, I used to go to the face-to-face like English course. I had an online, individual face-to-face teacher, and whose name was Mrs. Maftuna. And yeah, of course, at the beginning of my English journey, it was really interesting, and I had a lot of discussions with my friends. And after learning one or like 1 year, half year, I had to stop it because of any issues and problems of my teacher, and a little bit time I was in depression because English journey English was part of my life. I loved it, but I used it to. I had to stop it, and I concentrated on fully for improving my math skills. And after that, I started my English journey. The duration of my like English journey online by using Telegram. And I had online teacher. She was individual teacher who gave me special attention for me. and I learned some useful knowledge from her, and whose name was Kabira. Then I changed my teacher also, and my second online teacher's name was Shoxta. Thanks all of my teachers. If you are seeing me, thanks. And so right now, also I have other teacher, and I am studying IELTS online by staying at home using technicians such as laptop, telephone, and so this year I'm planning to sit in the exam, the real exam, which is an IELTS exam. And so far, I loved all of my teachers. I appreciated them, and they also gave me special attention for growing and to leveling up my scores. And thanks all of them. By the way, thanks to you too, just approving my idea, because in the afternoon I wrote you, yeah, and you just you didn't dismiss it because you're expert teacher, professional teacher. You have a lot of students, but I'm the just unknown student who appeared suddenly on WhatsApp, but you didn't dismiss it. Thanks to you, and may God bless you. I'm so grateful. And also, yeah, I love English very much, and most importantly, I just put the speaking skills in the first rank compared to other skills such as listening, reading, writing. Because if you are learning language, speaking should be stand in the first rank. If you don't know how to communicate with people in English, even though you are really good at in listening, reading, and writing skills, why are you learning English if you don't contact with people? This is the special opportunity which was provided by this language. And I hope that I will use the hidden opportunities of English language by contacting with many just competent and professional workers, successful people. And so far, I am loving English language, and I hope I will love in the future too, because this is really necessary and important language. And also, I'm planning to learn other languages too. Yeah, I hope I will deal with them. And yeah, English is part of my life. I cannot describe my life without learning English language or speaking with English people. This is a special part of my life, and it holds a special spot in my heart. Yeah, I love it.
Okay, absolutely. So, as I could understand that in your English learning journey, so what you did, so you put the speaking in the first priority, making sure that first of all becoming confident, maybe speaking, doing the speaking practice, becoming habitual in speaking. So out of all those skills, listening, reading, writing, and then the first skill was put by you, that is only speaking language. Doesn't matter you speak right or wrong. So you first of all focused on only the speaking skills, and then after that all those things easily you could learn and achieve. As you mentioned that you want to learn another language, so what it could be? Maybe Russian already you can
Yeah,
speak
yeah, partially, not fully,
50%.
but of course, yeah, maybe I can communicate with the Russian people, but I will improve it, and I don't want to stop any processes. I want to continue it. Also, other international languages, such as maybe Japanese language, even though they are tough to learn. I have to say I'm a challenger lover. I want to put myself in challenging situations by sharpening my brain and just skills or literary skills. Yeah, because language learning can play important role if you want to contact with other people, especially who are successful and intelligent. Yeah, I mean.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I appreciate you. That's very important and nice to know that you want to put yourself in the midst of challenges. That's really good to hear. And what about learning
Thank
Spanish?
you. Yeah, of course. I have a plan. Spanish, French for speaking, not listening and reading. For speaking and contacted with native speakers. Yeah, of course I have. I hope that I will learn it. Yeah, later.
Okay, so finally, what is your message to our viewers, people watching these videos from around the world? Maybe may watch later on, not now. So, what message do you want to convey from your own side? What message do you want to give our Indian viewers, people watching this video from around the world, maybe those who will watch later on? What do you want to say to them?
Okay. Okay, so I want to recommend for other just watching people that make sure that if you are learning a language, you have to improve your speaking. If you don't know how to speak confidently with other foreign people, make sure that you fail again and again. And you have to improve your speaking skills day by day. And most importantly, don't fear any mistakes. Everyone makes a mistake. Nothing or nobody is perfect. And also I highly recommend practice because practice makes you perfect. And I believe this theory wholeheartedly. And also, as for their goals, I highly recommend them to choose only one field, only one study. Don't change a lot. If you are stable on one decision, make sure that you will achieve your goals very quickly. And these are my sentences from my bottom of my heart. So I really appreciate it. Also, teacher, thanks for just spending some time for me for honest conversation. I thoroughly enjoyed from that, and you are just patient, professional, and expert teacher that I wish you achieve all of your goals in the future. I hope the subscribers of your YouTube channel will be at least 1 million. Yeah, at least maybe two, like 10 millions. Yeah, you worth it. Your materials, your treatment worth it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome, and I appreciate you. And thanks for your participation. Especially, I just wanna appreciate your thinking ability. You are only 17. The way you express yourself, your thoughts, they are just like not. They don't seem to be for the 17 years old people. They are always in the like people, those who are mature people, responding the questions and all the topics. So I do appreciate you, and in days to come we will have some more discussions which can help people to learn and understand language. And I'm hoping that you are going to get good
Mhm.
scores in your IELTS speaking as well. This is what I'm curious now to know.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, inshallah. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, I hope I am practicing.
Hi viewers, welcome to our channel Divya English Academy. I'm very much delighted to have one learner joining from the country of Vietnam, and it's nice to have her here in this online lesson. So, first of all, I want you, dear learner, to introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Huyền. I'm 22 years old. I'm a student at university. My major is in kindergarten. Mm, my hobbies are listening to music and watching films.
All right. So, what do you want to become?
I want to become a teacher who can teach my children is become a good person in the future.
Okay, so nice to know that you want to become a teacher. I welcome you. And then you are going to be a future teacher, so for kindergarten students. And now, can you tell me how long have you been learning English language?
I have learned English for 8 years. It's a long time. I started study English from uh, uh, when I was first grade, and now is about 8 years.
Okay, so what's your experience of learning language in 8 years? How did you learn it? Do you follow the Bethlehem to English translation method to learn English?
Yes.
What are the activities that you do or that you are doing for learning English language in your country?
To improve English, I practice with the foreigner to find the foreigners in the apps to practice with them to improve my English. And I'm a introvert person, and because of the teacher who speak with me, so I can more confident to speak with them.
Okay, very good. And how important it is to learn English or to become a good English speaker in your country?
I think there are three important factors that you need to improve English study. You need to uh, decide what is your goal, and therefore you need to find the resources on every apps or on the social media to improve your English, and therefore you need to spend time to study practice.
Yes. So, and why it is important for you to learn English?
The importance to learn English that is uh, I need to I want to communicate fluency with the foreigner. Therefore, I choose to learn English.
Yes, very good answer. I want to become a fluent English speaker, or I want to speak English very fluently, confidently to people from around the world. That's why I chose to learn English language. But your previous answer was that I want to get high salary paid. That's why I'm learning English language. What do you think about that?
Yeah, because it depends on the job. Because I'm just I just want to become a kindergarten teacher. Therefore, English is not benefit for me in my job. Therefore, English is not important for you. But I learn English to have a chance to speak with foreigner.
Okay, have chance to speak with foreigners. Very good. And would you like to tell me, as you are going to be kindergarten teacher, so what are you learning at your university? How to handle? It's not easy to handle the kindergarten students, little kids. Very difficult. We need to have enough patience. So, what are you learning, and how will you handle the kids?
Mm, because to take care of children is very difficult. Therefore, you need to have skills. Uh, you have skills, so you need to go to the university to learn to how to teach the children. The teacher at university teach me so much to handle and take care of children. First, you need to be patient with the children and have more information about the have more information about the how to take care of children. Uh, yeah.
Okay, if they cry, what will you do? If they cry, they don't listen you. So how will you handle?
If they cry, yeah, I will to mm, close close to them and to tell the sweet voice with them and to take some candies or some cake to make them not cry anymore.
Who will give you money for that? Will you spend your own money?
Yeah, I use my money.
Very good. Good teacher. Appreciate you. I know it's not easy to handle kids, especially when they are very small, very difficult. And when they cry, only the option we have to give something to eat for them, then they can be in control. Appreciate you. Now you will get a chance to watch your video because you watch others videos. Now after this live lessons you will get opportunity to watch your video. How was your conversation? How confidently were you speaking? What type of questions were asked to you? How have you responded to them? Because sometimes we speak English, we don't realize our mistakes. What do you think about it?
When I learn with you from the call, you record this video, and I can to watch it again, and it's helped me to find what the mistake that I made, and I can to improve it later and better in the future.
Absolutely, very good. You got my questions, so I appreciate you. And thank you so much for joining there to help them to speak English. Actually, what is the biggest challenge in teaching English? The biggest challenge in teaching English is how can I make other people to speak English from their mouth fluently? It doesn't mean how fast I speak, how good I teach, how brilliant teacher am I. I can be in my eyes, in my imagination, maybe in my perspective. But if someone is joining with me, how quickly, how confidently I can make him and I can make her to speak language. Making people to speak language is one of the biggest challenge. If we are able to do it, all the things are okay. If we follow lot of strategies, lot of methods, grammar, translation, this and that, finally they are not able to speak, everything is useless. It has no use. That's why I like the way you explained drinking, action, helping them to think in English slowly, step by step, helping them to understand the word. For example, now they know anything if you want to do in English language, we say drink. That can be coffee, that can be water, anything you take like this. Then you, what is this? This is drink. They got a new word. How? Not by reading, not by listening, just by showing the action. Through your own action, you taught them a new word, and based on that word, they started to make sentence also. Okay, what you want to add something in it which I missed?
Uh, in, okay, I would like to add that something. This is about my one student I have, and it's puzzle. It's puzzling. Uh, this for me because I um I have one student who is a woman that I think that she might be 55, something like that, but she's really good at grammar. Yeah, like, and I always try to tell her that all the grammar that she has to apply it in English and in speaking. But when it comes about speaking, she gets really nervous and she cannot even express what she knows in grammar. And it's like if you give her a written exam with 50 statements, she can do it easily. But when it comes about, I think that she's like closing her comfort zone and she doesn't want to release like all the things that she knows. And it's hard for me to take her out of her comfort zone, and I haven't done it. And this is this is like kind of puzzling for me because I want to take her out of her comfort zone. So what a piece of advice will you give me in order to like to take her comfort zone?
Yes, now this is a good question that you have asked. Okay, so if you talk about maybe giving some a piece of advice for you, so what I want to tell you that lady who is 55 years old, having very good knowledge about grammar, even she can achieve 100 out of 100 in the written exam. That's okay, no doubt. So what happens? It really shows us that having very good knowledge about grammar may not help us to speak English language, because the knowledge she has about English grammar, that is in her native language. She has not started thinking in English language. Fine. She has a very good knowledge about English grammar. That knowledge is in her native language. This is present, this is past. No, here is this is passive voice, here is article, here is preposition. Lot of knowledge. But now when it comes in speaking out, she practiced a lot. Hi viewers, welcome to English Academy. I'm very much delighted to have one learner joining from the country of Vietnam, and it's nice to have her here.